Hello friends, it's Reza, and boy have I got a big video for you today. I'm going to see how quick I can squeeze it all in though, so don't worry too much if it's a little bit long. There's lots of content in here. I'm going to do a couple of shots. NeVerMind has come out with two beautiful polishes for Mardi Gras, and I also have a couple of other ideas from polishes that are still on her site that you could also wear to Mardi Gras too. I have some nail art to do a quick tutorial for you guys for Mardi Gras theme, and then also I have just a little swatching to do. And do make sure that you're subscribed, because I'm also going to show you what I'm giving away. So my giveaway is coming up as I approach 1,000. If you are subscribed, you are eligible to enter that, and do make sure it'll be part of the video, that like when it says giveaway, it'll be part of that video, so you'll want to watch that video, which means you'll want to get notifications. And I don't know about you, but YouTube is always screwing up my notifications, so you might need to go in there and click the bell so that you get all my notifications. But that's just how YouTube is. Sometimes they unsubscribe people from me too. It's very not nice. So last week I tried to release this video, but my old mic is singing with the invisible choir, and I need to work on that, because that's two mics in the last, I think, 3 months that have bit it. So I don't know what I'll do. Anybody has any good ideas? I'm using a cheap lavalier one right now, but you know, I've never really needed anything special before. So first thing is first. After I knock down this stamper, I'm going to show you two amazingly beautiful polishes. This one, look at that holo. Ooh, we've got a linear holo, like a deep purple. This one is called Puple Parade. Gorgeous, gorgeous polish. And I'm going to swatch that one for you. And this one is also beautiful. Look at that. That makes my heart sing. This one, tell me if this reminds you, anyone out there who's familiar with the Victorian arsenic wallpaper. I'm a big trivia fan, and Victoriana fan. Is this remind you of Shields green? Because I know it's not quite Paris green, but I thought it might be poison green, which is also called Shields green. It's copper arsenic, but let me know if I'm wrong. I'm wrong. Nice little trivia to learn there. Tens of thousands of people died because arsenic in their wallpaper. There was a new green technology and everybody wanted it. Don't worry, there's no arsenic in this nail polish. I am certain of it, because Michelle and I are a lot alike, and if she did one, it would be called, if she did put arsenic in one, I'm sure she'd call it arsenic and old lace, or something equally funny. I'm kidding, you guys. I mean Jen, not Michelle. Whoever. If Jen did that, I adore Jen, and I know she's gonna be mad at me for flaking on her name right then. But please, I'm having a hard month. But I can't believe that January's not over yet. It feels like it should way be over by now. So that is those two. But I'll do the swatch for those two, but also, if you are interested and you like a little gold, this is beautiful. This one is called Not All That Glitters Is Gold, and I'm not a gold fan, not always a yellow fan. This is my favorite color of either of all time. I have to keep an eye when I hit mid-level line on this, because I'm gonna have to buy it back up, because I love this polish so much. Anyway, it'd be a great Mardi Gras polish, don't you think? Lots of gold and celebration and happiness in that polish. This is from Jen's Myth and Monsters collection. This one is Chimera's Curse, and they all have like mythical monsters names. The Phoenix one is a red one, and that's gorgeous. There's a Seraphim one that's kind of a nudie taupey color, and I need to buy another one of that, because I use the heck out of that one. I love this collection so much. It's how I met Jen. I was doing nail art for this collection. I think I have 3. Anyway, so let us look at how these go. Both of these I have put like 2 to 3 coats on when I've done nails, but there's no nail line here for you to see. Just, it depends. I find 3 thin coats are a better idea than 2 thicky coats. That's not thick with 2 C's. Okay, probably I should have used 2 different swatch sticks, but I thought I was being clever. All right. I guess we'll check back on this when it's dried more. So the first thing is first that I'm going to show you from this collection, from this nail art. I will show you the actual nail art that I'm doing. Hope you can see that. It's just the center 2 nails, and if you have not as long nails, then you'll probably only need 2 or 3 of these beads run diagonally. But this is a lot of fun to do, and it's really easy. So there you go. So I have done some prep on this, and so I've got the beads in all kinds of combinations of shapes for each individual color, you see. So I have pre-stamped those because when you go in and you remove everything with sticky Scotch tape like this, then you you are running into more time lapse, and then you're going to want to make sure that you use a sticky base coat, or I use LA Colors base top coat. It's an awful top coat, but it stays tacky for 2 to 3 minutes, so it's really great as far as putting on your stamping. So let's see what I do first here. It's going to be the mask, because you always start with your decals. It's just a good idea because decals take the longest, or I guess I could also say you always start with your reverse stamping. So I will list in the description box all the different plates I have here. This one I thought might be a good idea for Mardi Gras. It's KADS Fashion 047 because of these crowns here. I put one just on my middle finger there just because I didn't want to wear naked nail polish. But then I thought, you know what, naked was probably a better idea because these nail polishes really shine. So here's some masks. Nicole Diary 055. And here are some masks. And I can't, apparently you can't get this right now, but I'm sure they're going to re-release this on their Maniology backings because it's a really popular plate. But it's got like 6 or 7 masks, maybe less, maybe more. I don't know. It's got masks, great masks. And so I'm going to take one of these. If you have shorter nails, I might recommend you do these beads instead of the big beads. This plate is on AliExpress. It's PY-J036. PY is short for PICT You, so it's a PICT You plate. PICTYOU, I don't know. I expected to see the backing say PICT You. I just did. So anyway, but that's a possibility too if you like your beads a little bit smaller. So first thing is I'm going to do the decal, which means I'm just going to grab a sample stamp here, right here. And everything is in everywhere. I just don't have room for all these things on my work surface. So I'm wasting valuable time though. So probably what I'm going to do here. Oh, wow. I just lost a nail. Back, so that stamping polish wouldn't open and it tore off a nail with it. So now I'm using a different stamping polish, one that will hopefully open right up for me. Although I may need to put some thinner in it someday because it is getting a little gloopy. Okay, so once you've got your shape on there, and you're going to take off the extra with your Scotch tape. I meant to tell you that I'm wearing Chimera's Curse on my left hand, and I'm wearing All That Glitters Is Not Gold on my right hand, but you guys can probably see that. So I knew you'd make the jump with me. You guys are smart. You guys are fart smellers. My mom always tells me that joke. Or maybe it's my dad. Probably be my dad. So once I have the image all isolated and nifty, and everything is copacetic, we have a small thing to do here. If you don't dab it on and you do use your brush, make sure that you don't touch the same area twice on that first coat, because it will smear otherwise. So, and if you have a trimmer like me, always rest your brush hand or the hand that's doing something controlled on another surface or part of your hand or something. All right, so I'm going to let this dry, and then I'm going to go back and see how these swatches are doing. Looks like I've messed up something. I might have touched it. Oh, see? That's gorgeous. Und le vert. Here's the green. Oops. So beautiful. So these have the wider brushes that Jen uses. Just lovely. Are these the wider ones? Maybe these are the standard. Anyway, it's 50 cents to get the wider brush. That's all it is. So I usually like to err with the wider brush. So these links to buy these polishes, of course, will all be in the description box, because that's how I do. So now that I'm still waiting for that first decal layer to dry. So I'm going to go to the nail, and I'm going to use a real sticky base coat, because Vibrant Vinyls really makes an excellent product. So here's my sticky base coat. This is Double Bond, and I think it smells like Mermaid Lemonade, which was a scent from the Polish Pickup that April participates in every month. So I like that they're scented, but not scented with like heavy smelling fragrances. Like they always smell how they're supposed to. And I have a lot of migraine sensitivity with scents, so I know of what I speak. This is really a great scented product. I'm probably blowing in your ear. ASMR manicures. It's a thing. Okay, so I'm gonna slant this just a little bit. I'm probably gonna put it on too soon. If I could test it. Okay, I'm gonna wait. I was probably smart by waiting. Okay, let's do one more coat of this while we wait. Now, normally I use a clear nail protector from Wet n Wild, but I can't find that on my workspace right now, so I'm still using that other one. Now let's see if I've waited too long. Okay, I want gold up top. Ooh, perfection. Now don't wipe these extra parts off right away. I have a tremor right now, so I apologize if I am stamping all wobbly. Am I stamping all wobbly? Probably is. Anyway, so you could tell it was getting a little bit too dry down here, but any place where you see you missed something or there's just a little bit of a gap, you can go back with more sticky base coat and maybe just dry brush the sticky base coat on like you would dry brush a color that you're just highlighting another color with, because then it takes less time to dry, and then you can spot apply some of these things. Like you can see here, I've got 3 little bead bits left. That would be perfect for the edges if I didn't quite get an edge or something. So I'm going to actually put that up here if it still wants to put up there. I don't know why that's stuck, because it shouldn't have stuck, but it did stick. So next I am on to, we are on to talking about the decal. So first thing is we're going to make black where the eyes go. Except I didn't leave out any nail brushes for myself. That's smart, Reza. That's very smart. Did I say this is Reza? Welcome to channel Reza Blade, my friends. I'm sorry. I was very stressed out for the past week trying to figure out the microphone issue. And I'm so glad to be back, even if it's a really bad body day and my tremor won't calm down. I'm so glad to be back. And then next week I will have a video on the My Mani box, and in the next couple of days I'll be releasing, I hope it's true this time, I'll be releasing a subscriber sponsored video on plaids. I'm going to do some sample nail art, but I think mostly it's going to be a stamping showdown between 2 plaid plates. And of course I will give you the rundown on how to use both plates when I review them. I want to make sure that everything I do, I answer all your questions about the plates. So, of course, if you have any comments or notes or questions or anything, as usual, put it all down there. Comment, please. That helps my interactions on YouTube look like, it makes it look like you guys actually like me. Also, please like this video if you like it. And I told you why to subscribe. Remember, I have a giveaway coming. I'm so excited that I'm going to reach 1,000. I have been waiting for this for a long time. So my goal here is I am actually just going to deal with some white. I use Snowed In, Hit the Bottle Snowed In for my white stamping polish, but also here is a super cheap polish. And the purpose of this is that I can just keep using cheap polish. So one of the reasons I'm doing this coloring in white, oh no, the lid, you guys know what happens when the brush gets stuck and the lid isn't being kind to me. Be nice to me, my friend. There we go. This is so embarrassing watching, like, doing all my nail art, like, while I have a tremor flare-up going. This is how... All right, fine motor skills. Hooray. Not the best. Okay, that's bad. Let's see if I can. Okay, so let's pretend that that is perfect, because, you know, it would take a minute with acetone to remove that little, just it's a little smudge. So hopefully nobody will kill me over the little smudge. While this dries here, no, it's more than a little smudge, but I think you guys will forgive me, because time is money and time is valuable, and your time is very valuable to me, and I'm just trying to hurry up. So here is, so I have a cat that's staying downstairs with me right now because he can't get along with his brothers. And he's decided that my workspace is the place to hang out. He likes to walk back and forth on the table. And it's not a clean table because it's my workspace. Like, I've got all these brushes everywhere and bottles and blah, blah, blah. So I woke up to weird noises in the middle of the night. And Gozer is just walking back and forth across the table. Like, you know, things just kind of falling off here and there. Just walking over. Like, and I've had this video prep out for the last week, hoping that that the microphone would get here. So I just want to kill him. But he's a lot of fun. He's my baby. I also have art tacks in a tray, but they're upstairs right now. So I'm actually going to apply this guy, which I did before because magically appeared done. That's what I want you to believe. So I'm going to use, actually I'm just going to dry brush on some of this top coat, base coat, crappy stuff. That's 99 cents at Dollar Tree. So I'm just putting just a little bit on here so that I can right away. Anyway, my point of the Gozer story is that I'm finding tiny little Gozer hairs, and they're not tiny because he's a Maine Coon. So I'm finding these Gozer hairs everywhere. If you happen to spot the Gozer hair, you can play that as part of this video. I encourage you to have fun with it if you want. Please don't think any less of me. It's not that I'm not cleaning up after myself. It's just that I have a cat who likes it when I mess up on my stamping. Hold on, let's see if we can rescue this. Normally without my tremor, I would be able to rescue it. Absolutely no problem. Okay, there we go. So clearly when I dry brushed the top coat on, I did a disservice to my decal because it didn't quite all the way stick. But I salvaged it, ladies and gentlemen. I salvaged it. So really, I'm serious. That's it. That's all. C'est tout. C'est fini. Well, it's not really finished. So for what I'm going to do is, if you're afraid that this might smear, and it might because, you know, things are like that, then you can dry brush on some of this over your stamp. You can apply a little hairspray from, it has to be aerosol, from a little bit of a distance. And that is a trick that works. You can use a coat of no smear polish, which, you know, the water-based top coats. That would be fun too. I am not worried about smearing tonight because of the polish that I used as the under drawers. That bright gold there. I have no worries about that smearing because I've been using this stamping polish for years. All right. So, while they're thin and easy to work with, I'm tucking these down into my cuticle area, or you can imagine it's in my cuticle area. Like, you know, if I were working on my fingers instead of on those convenient little stands. And I'm going to remind you what these look like swatched. This is the green. Beautiful. This is the purple. More hair. I'm just going to kill him. I'm not really going to kill him. In fact, I'm probably going to give him some tuna later. Beautiful, beautiful polishes. You guys have to get those. They are so amazing. And I know I'm missing something. No. I think I got it all covered. My friends, I think I've got it all covered. So I tried to, you know, make this be quick. And I hope it was. Here's another look at the nail art. Never pick something up by the magnet. I learned my lesson just now. Thank you so much for spending some time with me today. I apologize for the delay on the video, but tech happens when tech happens, and you can't, you know, we're all a servant to technology. So I can't wait to show you my plaid stuff. So tune in quick and make sure notifications are sent. And comment on this video by Joe. Comment on this video, please. I want to hear what you think. Thank you so much for being here, and I will talk to you guys later.